Okay, so if you're watching this, I'm coming. Yeah. Hi, it's Marquise. Hopefully, you know that. Uh, Ideally, if you're watching this video, that means that I know you, and hopefully, you know me. So I'm not really sending this to actual strangers. I'm actually sending this to a very specific list of people. So, nonetheless, the reason for this video is well, first, I guess let me say this, and I'm sorry, but I have to. So if you're watching this, and maybe I shouldn't because I don't know if it's professional, but yeah, if you're watching this, this is like my 30th time trying this. And I thought this was going to be simple. I thought you just kind of, because everyone, everyone's doing it. So everyone has these YouTube channels and this and that. And I thought, you just turn on the camera and turn on the light and then you go from there. But I mean, this has been a really like not pleasant experience. I have this. I'll show you. I have this remote thing, and it's supposed to record, but it only records for 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is maybe what should happen because maybe I shouldn't talk too long. But yeah, so this time you'll see like I walked and sat down, which is not what I wanted to do. But I figured if I push record and then make the video, then it wouldn't cut off at 1 minute and 30 seconds. It would allow me to say, when I'm done recording. But because I guess this still shouldn't be long, I'm going to just kind of get straight to it. It's weird to say get straight to it after I've talked about other stuff. But yeah, I'm really going to get straight to it. So on Monday, December 2nd, I'm turning 24. I'm almost sure that somewhere in my head there are some little gray people strand hair things that are starting to grow. Because yeah, I'm really getting up there. But nonetheless, I turned 24 on Monday, and I was thinking, so when I was little, I always used to get asked, what do you want for your birthday or Christmas? And I never really knew. So I always just kind of said, Mocha car, because I guess I like them. But eventually I had like 50 of them and I realized they kind of all do the same thing. And I mean, even until this day, like right now, right, this very day, people ask me, what do you want? And I don't exactly know what to say. I actually took the time this year, so I think I'm going to put together a birthday list. That way, in case people ask me, I can say what it is that I want. But then I began to think a little later, and I said, I think what matters to me most, or not that I think I know, what matters to me most is Club 1964 Incorporated. Hopefully, you know that it's a nonprofit organization, and I founded in 2015, so 4 years ago, to advocate for historically black colleges and universities. I graduated from two HBCUs, the illustrious Florida Memorial University, the birthplace of the National Negro Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing, and Lincoln University of Missouri, where I earned my Master of Arts in Higher Education. But yes, I graduated from two HBCUs, so clearly they're very important to me. But I I do this because not so much because it's important to me, but I really do believe that HBCUs are important to the world. I don't know how successful I've been yet. It's easy to, I guess, grade yourself very easily, I guess, or grade yourself roughly. So some days I really think I've done a good job, and some days I think I've done a terrible job. But then I think of the people who have helped along the way, our different leaders. So right now we have leaders in Alabama and Mississippi, New Jersey, Michigan. I think that matters. I think that's really cool to not just have leaders in different states who we work with, virtually, but we have members in over 14 states, and that takes a lot. And our team is made up of HBCU students and graduate students and people who are still really trying to figure out uh, their own purpose in the world while saving something that is already purposeful, which are our HBCUs. It's easy to kind of, I guess, forget about them because, you know, I have my degree. And there's a lot of people who say, I'm not writing no check and I'm not giving back and this because I paid tuition and that. So it's easy to be one of those people, but I think it takes a little extra effort. I think it takes a little extra, oomph to say, I'm going to do all of this that I can to be sure that these schools survive for the next 120, 30, 40, 50, and 60 years, so that my children and grandchildren and their grandchildren and grandchildren can go to an HBCU. And not just for my own, descendants, but for the world. They do play a very, very vital part. And when I think of HBCUs, I think of I guess it's an idiom. You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. You don't miss the water till the well runs dry. Quite the tongue twister. But yeah, so it's easy to ask, are HBCUs relevant when they're here? But if they were not, then we would really see, how relevant they really are. So I'm saying all that to say, on Monday, I turned 24. And I'm hoping that you'll join me in a campaign to raise money for Club 1964 Incorporated to continue what it is that we do to advocate for HBCUs. Even though we have leaders in different states and members in different states, we're still a small organization. We're still emerging and we're still kind of learning, what works and what doesn't. The sucky part is we have to learn that the hard way. But thankfully, if we have your help, it'll ease the burden. So what it is that I'm thinking is, I'm hoping that I can get 24 people. And if you're watching this video, you're one of those 24 people to donate $24 on Monday. So there's 24 hours in a day. I'm turning 24, so I figured, if I get 24 people to donate $24, that would be really cool. And what I'm thinking is, if you decide that you're going to donate, we'll say that you are the 1 o'clock donor, and we'll give you a shout out on our social media so that people know the contribution that you made. Or maybe you say, I want to donate be the 7 o'clock donor because 7 is my favorite number. Or maybe you want to be the 24th donor and you want to donate at the end of the night because you want to help us make it to home base. I don't know. But if you could be one of those 24 people, it would really mean a lot to us, but it would really mean a lot to me. You do the math, 24 times 24 is not a whole lot of money. So it's really, we're not going to raise a whole lot in that day. But if we could raise that would be super duper helpful. And I really do hope that you will join in and support. And yeah, so just in case you were wondering what it is I want for my birthday, I would really like for you to make a contribution to Club 1964 Incorporated. It would really mean a lot to me. Thank you.